Hello people, welcome back to the next part of my playthrough of Final Fantasy X. So, between this video and the last video, which was a little while ago, I've been doing a lot of grinding. I'll just show you everyone's statistics and you can see how well I've been grinding. There's a couple of people who've got some of their stats at 200, over 200. By the way, the maximum for each stat is 255. So, so some, like their Oran's magic defense is almost completely maxed out. So everyone's got really high magic defense just now. But for this video, I thought I would just take you through all the area conquests, see how to show you how to beat them and stuff. So let's start with the Stratoavis. Now Stratoavis is just a souped up version of the zoo bird that you fought in Bicanel. Nothing, if you're quite well leveled up, he's nothing big to worry about. You can steal some smoke bombs from him, and as per usual, when he lands on the ground, that means he's nearly defeated, so yeah, he's not a big threat. And from him you will get amulets. Now I'll have to just check what amulets do. I think that's put something quite nice on. I'm just going to check if it's something on armor or on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So not sure how many, but pickpocket allows you to steal rare items. I think something tells me it's about 40 or 60 you need of them to put on your armor for that. Anyway, so the next one I'll show you is, oh hold on, before I do the Marlborough Menace I just need to check my setup. That's fine. Right, first of these that's going to cause you problems is this one, the Marlborough Menace. This thing is just a tacked up version of the Great Marlborough, but it's the Great Marlborough that you fought in the Omega Ruins, because it does that annoying thing of ambushing you every single time, and this thing casts something called Putrid Breath, which is just like a stronger version of what's the word I'm looking for? Bad Breath. I'm just going to bring out the Magus Sisters here. So, best tip for this: if you haven't got anyone who's got ribbon on their armor, the best thing to do is just have Orin in your party. Make sure Yuna's out of the party, and just swap Orin for Yuna and get her to summon. And this will probably be the first fight you'll see with the Magus Sisters, because I've not really used them that much. Oh no, he's not doing it because I've summoned. But yeah, normally the first attack is Putrid Breath. Now, the one thing to watch the Magus Sister you just saw there, sometimes Cindy, the ladybird one, if you just get her to do as you will, sometimes she just stands there and does bugger all, which is a lazy bitch. Let's go to fight. Do as you will. Just done it again. Yeah, she's the only one that seems to do that, but in her defense, she sometimes casts auto life on the other sisters, so just not all bad. just put on health 30 extra, cast auto life, which can come in handy for like really tough fights. Yeah, this is the attack. This is a really nice attack. Basically, farts out stingers out of her arse. And they all hit very hard, so... Right, so that's the Marlborough Menace. So next one we'll go through is Kotos. Now I already showed you a technique, how to get spheres with this guy. Now I'm just going to take you through a normal fight with him. Smug. Oh. And sometimes he has got quite high evasion, so sometimes it misses. That's better. Nothing major to worry about other than the fact that he counters every single attack with a really powerful punch. So high defense and lots of curing is going to be order of the day here. Let's cure Riku. Yeah, if you can use quick hit because it quick hit like doesn't you can speaks for itself. It's one where you can hit faster, and so if you've got high agility you can hit faster and faster and faster. Now next one, the Quirl Regina. Still never worked out how to pronounce Quirl or Curl or anyway, this thing. Yeah, this is just a stronger version of the Quirl creature. High magic defense would be good in this fight, but it's not too difficult. Just a few quick hits should see it off. Yeah, it's pretty easy, that one. Ooh, you get some shining gems. Shining gems, I think, will cast teach something to your Aeons. I'm not sure what though. I'll check that out in a sec. So the next one is the Jormungand or Jormungand, or however you pronounce it. It's a tanked up version of the Anaconda that you've been fighting in the Carmines. So at this stage it's not majorly difficult. Steal petrify grenades from it. Just because I need Kimari and Lulu to level up, I'm going to bring them in and use them to fight. Tidus needs a bit of leveling up as well. So that wasn't too bad, but oh, Supreme Gems, that's nice because that teaches Ultima for your Aeons, but you need loads of them. You need about 80 of them to teach one Aeon. Teach one Aeon the Ultima. So I just had to quickly go and check the just touch the save sphere to get heal up. Right, next one, the Cactuar King. Now this one has got low AP, but it's got very high evasion, but you can steal chuckable wings from it, which is what you need to put auto haste onto your armor, so I do farm this a lot. And also this thing drops blessed gems, which you need to teach Aeons Holy. Right, this thing is best defeated with what I usually do if I'm farming this thing. I'll bring out either Tidus or Waka and use attack wheels or blitzes, because even if you don't get full hits, the full 12 hits, it's still at a high level, you can still do a lot of damage to it. And they're also guaranteed to hit, so that's all for the Cactuar King. Yep, drop 6 blessed gems. So the next one to take in is the Espada, or Espada. That's a stronger version of the Epage that you fought in the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. Now this thing has a auto regen, so that's one thing to watch. And also, this thing counters every attack with a thing called Hades Claw, which, if it hits, can pretty much mean instant death, and also poison. So watch that. Thankfully, some of these guys have got quite high evasion, so that's the only thing you need to watch this thing for. Countering, and he doesn't always counter the character who attacks. Oh, I didn't steal anything from him. I'm sure whatever you steal from him is useful, and much more useful than a rename card. A rename card just lets you rename your Aeons. It's pretty useless. Right. So, right, we're on to the second page. The Abyss Worm. This is a different version of the big worm that you'd fight in Beaconel. Nothing major to say about him because he's quite slow, so you can get in a lot of attacks, but he does do that annoying swallow move even when it's not his turn. So just lots of strong attacks. The only difference between when he does the regurgitate, it will damage the player and sometimes kill them. So that's the only thing to watch out for. Steal from this stamina tablet. Nice. Quick hit. I didn't get the chance to swallow. Good. And you drop stamina tonics, which I think you can put that, they customize HP plus 30% on your armor. Okay. Now the Chimera guys, I know I've already gone through this one, but since I'm going through one, I might as well go through the motions again. This is the easiest created monster in the whole monster arena. So easy, you could probably take him down like when you first create him on your first go. And he drops return spheres, so yeah, he's a pretty easy one. Next one, the Dawn Tombre. Now, we've been going through the Dawn Tombre, showing you how to farm AP from him. So you'll be familiar with his karma attack. So that's the one thing to watch with the Don Thornbury, is that he will counter all your attacks with karma, and the damage of karma is based on how many enemies you've killed. So for someone like Titus and Waka, that's pretty much going to be instant death. Whereas someone like Yuna at this, well, maybe not so much at this stage, but in early stages, Yuna probably wouldn't do much, be harmed too much from him, because she's unlikely to have killed lots of enemies. In fact, I might just, oops, not full life, get Yuna to attack just to see how much damage Don Thornbury is going to do to Yuna. Still a fair whack of damage, but not that much. So the only difference between the previous fight you would have seen with him, where you were only doing like 10,000 damage, in this fight you're going to do 100,000 damage, or a maximum of 100,000 damage, so you will defeat him quicker. There was no point in using haste on... There we go. And he's dead. And you get some far plane wins. Yeah, it's not really worth fighting that thing except for the AP trick, unless you're desperate for far plane wins, which I think put death proof on your armor, but that's up to you. Okay, next the Patoble Pass. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Patoble Power. Patoble. That thing, anyway. Now, one thing to watch. A couple of things actually. This thing is armored, and armor break. It's immune to armor break, so you will need really strong hitters to defeat this one. And also, when it dies, it does Ultima as its final attack, so if you're at low levels you might want to sort of... actually it should be fine because their magic defense is really high. But if you're worried about the Ultima attack, just put a shell on everyone and maybe cast a couple of focuses to increase magic defense. But other than that, all you'll need to watch out for is the fact that he's armoured, and you'll need someone with high strength. Popfly, that's just like a stronger version of the heave move. Ooh. Let me see how much, how immune it is to magic damage. Oh yeah, their magic defense isn't as strong, which is good. So maybe one of those fights is probably better to use magic. I'm just gonna cast haste onto Lulu and double cast flare again. Oh shit! Yuna's not gonna. If this kills Yuna's not going to survive. Yep, Yuna's dead. Oops. I think Lulu's magic defense should be high enough to see her through. Oh, okay, she's safe. That's how high her magic defense is, and she's had shell. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and you get 3 stars from them. Right, we will need to heal up after that. So yeah, these last 3 enemies and the area conquest, so the Katobo Pass, the Abaddon, and the Vorban, they're all armoured. So, you need really strong characters for this. So the Abaddon is a stronger version of the Varuna enemy, and I think this is also very got very high magic defense. So this one's a bit of a toughie to beat. Just to show you how high its magic defense is. Oh, it's also got a reflect. So yeah, if you're wanting to magic damage it, you're going to have to do the reflect trick. So let me just see how. Just want to show you how high its magic defense is. Yeah, it's pretty weak. Well, that magic's pretty weak, so just get your strongest hitters out. So in this case it would be Orin and Waka. In fact, if you can maybe get some damage done to Orin so he hits stronger, and just in case you needed any proof that all breaks, he's immune to all breaks, so. I know strong magic, but I know it's got strong magic defense, but I think it's still better than nothing. Thankfully, Orin's taken a bit of damage, so he's hitting stronger. There we go. Okay, that's quite a tough one, that one. So. And just one more, the Vorban. That's a tougher version of the Barbatos that's inside Sin. So, as you can imagine, this thing is heavily armoured, and it's also another one where none of the breaks, it's immune to all the breaks. I'll just in case you needed any proof. Yep. So yeah, you're going to need high hitters for this one. I'm not sure about his magic defense, so I'll do the reflect trick and see just how high its magic defense is. And yet occasionally, because there's mortar, but thankfully our defenses are high enough that that's piddly damage. Right, let's bring Lulu in and see just how high its magic defense is. Oh, there we go. Its magic defense is not very high, so magic might is the way to defeat this thing. So let's double cast Flare on it. Although I'm actually not really sure if he's got auto reflect, so there's probably no point in doing the reflector, but let me just check. I don't think it does have reflect. Yeah, there was no point in doing the reflect trick. But better to have done that and not needed to than. Ow! Right, I think if I want a high hit, I'll probably have to use Auron. And yeah, the more damage he gets, the more likely he is to do more damage to that thing. Yeah, just spam that thing with magic and high hitters. He'll go down eventually. There we go. So there we go, that is all the area conquests defeated. And you'll get a nice friend sphere from two friend spheres from that. So that's all I wanted to show you for this video. The next video I will go through all the species conquests and show you what treats you can get from them. So in the meantime, thanks for watching. I'll see you again pretty shortly for the next broadcast.